What's up guys, my name is Timbo and today we are taking a deep dive into the world of Anthem and explaining everything we currently know about the story, world, and lore of the universe. You can think of this as your precursor knowledge, the general premise of the game. If you enjoy this video, a like would be super appreciated, and for more content on Anthem and other games similar to this, make sure to subscribe. There isn't really a big introduction to be had here, so without further ado, let's get this thing started and take our first look into the world of Anthem. The first thing I would like to get out of the way is that Anthem does not take place in our world as we know it. It isn't a game set in the future in outer space with multiple planets or something like that. It is a completely different universe created from the ground up. Humans live in this world, but they are not at the top of the food chain. Compared to other creatures, humans are dwarfed by them. Nearly every animal in the world is hostile to humans. The climate is also unforgiving as numerous natural storms occur. Uncharted terrain and forsaken ruins, as well as evil beasts and marauders, can be found throughout the lands. Pack your extra undies, it's about to get crazy. In Anthem, according to legend and myth that has been passed down from generation to generation, the world was to be created in 9 days by the gods, also known as the Shapers. However, for some unknown reason on the third day of creation, the Shapers vanished and left the world to ruin, leaving it sitting in a volatile, constant state of change, or as I like to think of it as, Levolution. The Shapers were using their relics, conveniently called Shaper Relics, to tap into a power known as the Anthem of Creation to construct the universe. Despite the Shapers being mysteriously gone now, the relics are still left behind, littering the landscape. They are by no means dormant as they continue to tap into echoes of the Anthem of Creation. The relics can both spawn and mutate existing life, explaining all of these strange and mutated creatures us the players will be shooting in the face for that juicy XP. At this point, you're probably wondering what the Anthem of Creation is. And the thing is, at this point, we know very little about it. As of right now, it's just a super powerful force that exists somewhere within the universe. In Anthem, you play as a Freelancer. You've probably heard that as well as the term Javelin before, but might not know exactly what those things mean. The Freelancers are a small group of people who are tasked with safeguarding humanity and exploring the vast world outside the wall of Fort Tarsus. Fort Tarsus being the main hub in the game where all of the humans are located, guarded by the Sentinels. The Freelancers are especially qualified to pilot Javelins, which are suits that grant superhuman capabilities. Javelins are some of the most advanced technology humanity has access to. The presence of Shaper artifacts allowed humans to fashion the exosuits. The first of these humans are known as the Legion of Dawn, led by Helena Tarsus. The Legion of Dawn are not only the first Javelin pilots, but they are also revered as the best. With their courage, human civilization was able to develop. The protection from the outside world allowed for construction of fortified settlements to keep humanity safe from the corruption and dangers in Anthem's universe. Unfortunately, the Freelancers are not as respected as they once were. At this current time, the Freelancers moved against the Dominion, as their attempts at activation of these Shaper relics were putting everyone at risk. And to make things worse, an invasive force known as the Scars were also after Shaper technology. And here we see some of the enemies in Anthem. There will be some left to discover, and big mutated creatures that have no faction also exist as threats in the game. But as far as right now, we have the Scars and the Dominion. Let's start with the Scars. The Scars are your baseline enemies you'll see in Anthem. They are a relentless, aggressive, invasive force not native to this world. I mentioned before that the Shaper relics can create life, and the Scars are a life that it has created, which gives them a mysterious connection to the relics. They are not alien, but they are not human either. They speak a strange, different language and are in conflict with the Freelancers as they are trying to retrieve Shaper technology. And then there is the Dominion, the ancient enemy of the Freelancers. They are a militaristic human organization located in a kingdom north of Fort Tarsus. Like the Freelancers, the Dominion has access to Javelins. The Dominion are attempting to use the Anthem of Creation's power as a weapon to establish rule over the world. This is putting everyone at risk, and so it is the Freelancers' job to stop them and get that dope loot in the process, boy. And with this, we have what will most likely be our main story conflict: stopping the Dominion from harnessing the power of the Anthem of Creation, and hopefully finding out things like what the Anthem of Creation is exactly, and what went wrong on the third day of creation. And that is all I have for you right now. There is still a lot of information out there for the different Javelin types and some characters and some other stuff, but I wanted to keep this video quick and serve as an opening to a much larger world and narrative. I don't know about you guys, but I am really excited for this game. I think the premise is certainly there, and an exciting universe has been created with this sort of constant, unfinished evolution thing going on. But the most important part of this is the execution, and for that part, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But that's all I have for you guys today, so if you enjoyed the video, if you could please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you'd like to support me further, you can find links to my Patreon as well as my Twitter and Instagram in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.